out against the Lynx, and it is a pity because
the WNBA's most promising rookie is trapped in a nightmare scenario that no athlete should ever face, being endangered by her own teammate. Paige Bueckers, the generational talent who is supposed to transform the Dallas Wings, remains sidelined with injuries while playing alongside one of the league's most dangerous players, Djonai Carrington. The WNBA's failure to address reckless play is destroying careers before they even begin. Let's start with the devastating reality facing Paige Bueckers right now. The #1 overall draft pick who entered the league with sky-high expectations and the kind of talent that sells out arenas has been trapped in a cycle of injuries that eerily coincides with her proximity to Djonai Carrington's dangerous play style. Bueckers suffered a concussion during a collision in late May, keeping her sidelined for 4 crucial games. But here's what makes this situation absolutely infuriating. This isn't just bad luck or the normal wear and tear of professional basketball. The concussion occurred on May 29th against the Chicago Sky. And while it wasn't directly caused by Carrington, the timing is suspicious when you consider the pattern of injuries that seem to follow this player wherever she goes. Bueckers had to enter concussion protocol after initially showing no symptoms during the game, only to report headaches and other concerning signs the following day. She missed critical games against Seattle, Los Angeles, and Minnesota, games that could have been pivotal for a struggling Wings team sitting at 1-9. What's even more disturbing is that Bueckers, who is averaging an impressive 14.7 points and 6.7 assists per game, was just hitting her stride when this injury derailed her momentum. She had become the fastest player in over 10 years to record 40 career assists and was drawing comparisons to WNBA legends. Now, instead of developing her professional game, she's spending time in concussion protocol, wondering if her next practice might result in another emergency room visit. If you are enjoying, please subscribe. While Bueckers battles through her recovery, her teammate Djonai Carrington continues to terrorize both opponents and teammates with a style of play that belongs in a martial arts dojo, not on a professional basketball court. The evidence against Carrington isn't circumstantial. It's documented, repeated, and increasingly dangerous with each passing game. In her most recent outburst, Carrington grabbed Los Angeles Sparks guard Sarah Ashley Barker by the hair and yanked her to the ground in what can only be described as assault disguised as basketball. The announcers were stunned, with one commenting that if Barker had been wearing extensions, they might have been ripped out entirely. This wasn't a basketball play. This was WWE-level violence that somehow only resulted in a common foul. With having Djonai Carrington as a teammate wasn't bad enough, Paige Bueckers also has to deal with the added dysfunction of NaLyssa Smith, who has been labeled the worst player in the WNBA this season. Smith, who happens to be Carrington's girlfriend, brings her own set of problems to an already toxic locker room environment. Smith's fall from grace has been spectacular to watch. Once considered a promising player after being drafted 2nd overall in 2022, she's now statistically the worst performer in the league. Her lackluster performances and apparent disinterest in team success have made her a liability on every level. The relationship between Smith and Carrington creates a toxic dynamic that puts players like Bueckers in an impossible position. Not only does she have to worry about Carrington's dangerous play during games and practices, but she also has to navigate a locker room where two players are more concerned with their personal relationship than team success or player safety. The duo even had the audacity to joke about Carrington's eye poke incident on Instagram Live, with Smith accidentally poking Carrington's eye and the pair laughing about it while mocking the serious questions that followed the Clark incident. This kind of behavior shows a complete lack of professionalism and respect for the players Carrington has injured. Commissioner Kathy Engelbert, who talks a big game about growing the league and attracting new fans, has remained silent while one of her players systematically endangers others. The league's response to Carrington's pattern of dangerous play has been essentially non-existent. No suspension for the Clark eye poke, no meaningful punishment for the Shepard incident, no action taken after the hair-pulling attack on Barker.